Adding and subtracting mixed numbers. We're going to start with adding. If you notice, we have whole numbers and a fraction. This is called a mixed number. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this. 101 1/3 plus 18 7/8. The first step is to add the whole numbers together. That's 101 and 18, which gives us 119. I do that instead of turning these into improper fractions because it'll be a larger number and that gives us more room for error. So it's easier just to go ahead and add the whole numbers first. Then I'm going to turn these fractions into equivalent fractions. Notice that the denominators are not the same, so we need to find a common denominator between the 3 and the 8. And 24 would be a common denominator. 8 times 3 equals 24, so 7 times 3 is 21. And I'm going to do the same to this top fraction. 3 times 8 is 24, so 1 times 8 is 8. Go ahead and add 8 and 21, which gives us 29, and that is over 24. Notice that 29 24ths is an improper fraction. We need to turn that into a mixed number before we continue. 29 24ths is the same as saying 1 and 5 24ths. And just as a reminder, I got that because 24 goes into 29 one time with 5 remaining over 24. Now don't forget, and a lot of students do this, they forget to continue adding the whole number to the fraction or the mixed number. So your next step is to make sure you combine all of it together. 119 plus 1 and 5 24ths. I'm going to simplify this, and altogether that would be 120 and 5 24ths. And you are done. All right, now let's try subtracting. I'm going to rewrite this problem. I have 98 and 1/5 minus 26 and 4/9. Since the denominators are not the same, I'm going to go ahead and find the equivalent fractions. The common denominator here between 5 and 9 would be 45. Nine times 5 equals 45, so 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 9 gives me 45, so 1 times 9 is 9. You'll notice that I can't subtract 20 from 9, so I have to borrow from the whole number. I'm going to cross out the 98, borrow one whole, so this now becomes 97. The one that I just borrowed now is going to sit next to this 9 and 45ths. 1 and 9 45ths is like saying 1 times 45 plus 9, which gives me 54 45ths. Now I'm going to look at my fraction. Can I subtract 20 from 54? I can, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to subtract the whole numbers first. 7 minus 6 is 1, and 9 minus 2 is 7. And then 54 minus 20 is 34, and I will write that over 45. I'll look and see, can I simplify this any further? Is there a number that goes into 34 and 45? And there is not. So 71 and 34 45ths is my final answer.